Hey guys, I'm David DeMuzio and I'm a professional singer. Today I'm going to share with you a few of the things that I take that I feel like keep me staying healthy and also when I get sick, help me get better faster. So I'm not a doctor and I do suggest that you see a doctor if you're feeling really sick, and there are a lot of different drugs that doctors can prescribe and things that you can take, like medicinal things that will help you get better, but at the same time, a lot of those also have negative side effects, and I thought it would just be cool if I share a couple of things that I take that are just more like supplements, and I feel like, keep me healthy. Also, I'm going to share with you a few tips of things to do and not to do. The first thing not to do when you're sick is clear your throat in this way. Don't do this if at all possible, because you'll feel like doing this when you have a lot of mucus that's running down your throat. You'll want to go like this, kind of like to get the mucus off of your vocal cords or out of your throat. But it's really bad for your vocal cords to do that, especially if you're doing it over and over. Also, coughing, like I had a dry cough and I kept on coughing, and that was one of the things that really messed up my voice as far as my singing voice. So try to cough as little as possible. Drink tons of water. It's very important. Get lots of rest. Those are all very basic things. And here are some of the supplements that I use. I take this, first of all, I love this. This is Oregano Oil, and I take one of these every day, whether I'm sick or not sick. And when I'm sick, then I take 2 of them a day, because it says take up to 2 a day on this. And I've had a lot of top vocal coaches suggest this to me, this oregano oil. So yeah, grab some of this if you have extra money and can spend this on supplements. Here we go. Garlic. This is coated odorless garlic, which is kind of nice because it doesn't give you those garlicky sort of burps, but also just regular garlic is great, and also ginger. If you happen to be at a Japanese restaurant, they have ginger with the sushi, so just grab some extra ginger, and it's really good for your immune system. Also, this right here, I'm not suggesting this exactly. It says apple cider vinegar. My mom got me into this, but she actually has me take the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. It's actually in a liquid form, and you drink it, and you drink like shots of it, and that stuff is awesome. So I don't really suggest this, though I tried it. The pills, I really suggest, though, the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. You can buy it at any kind of local health store. Taking shots of that, you can do it anytime. Every day is great, but especially if you're starting to feel sick. I also take a multivitamin, this orange triad right here, orange triad or triad. So it's always good to take a multivitamin. Can't really hurt you. This right here, cinnamon bark, I take this every day as well. Cinnamon's just really good for you. I take fish oil every day. And this thing is really awesome. 2 vocal coaches I've seen suggested this, and if you're feeling sick, it feels amazing, and if you're not feeling sick, it still feels pretty good. So what you do, this is called a Neal Med Neti Pot, and you put just warm water inside of it, and then take these salt packets, pour them in there with the warm water, stir it around. Then you take, and this is to clear out your sinuses, and salt is always good to get, like some salt water is always good to get back in your sinuses. Usually it will help you get better faster. That's what sort of the gargling salt water is good for you, but this sort of does the same thing and gets to some other areas. So what you do is you take this, you put the warm water, salt in there. You can buy this at any local drugstore. You put it in your nose like this, you lean over like this, and you pour it up, and then the water comes out the other nostril, which sounds kind of nasty, but it feels amazing. And then you do that for like about 15 seconds. There's instructions on the box. Then you come over here, you put it in this nostril, and it pours out the other one. Afterwards, you just blow your nose lightly. All this stuff comes out, and yeah, you'll feel like a brand new person. Whoops, I just dropped that. Now, when you're traveling, it's one of the easiest times to get sick, especially doing like international flights. So when I'm traveling, I grab this right here, some emergency, and I pour this. I usually take this when I'm traveling. I'll just pour it in with the water. Make sure before you travel, especially on a plane, that you get tons of sleep. Now, should you sing or should you not sing when you're sick? I often have to do shows when I'm sick. Now, most of the time when I'm sick, when I have some kind of a cough or a cold, it doesn't affect my voice. It doesn't actually affect my singing voice. You'll think that it does. In your head, it goes, oh, but I'm sick, so it's going to affect my singing voice. But it usually really won't affect your vocal cords. So you just kind of have to test that out. I feel that only it's really the chesty kind of cough where you're coughing all the time, just can't stop coughing, that's the thing that will really affect my vocal cords. It's okay to sing most of the time when you're sick. Just don't sing when it hurts. Just never sing when it hurts. And if you're singing when it hurts, you're either doing something wrong or you're very sick and you just need to rest, take a bunch of supplements, and drink a lot of water. Just always good to take care of your body. Try and eat healthy, tons of vegetables. You can never go wrong with that. All right, if you have any other questions, post them in the comments below and I will try and answer them in a future video. Take care.